Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle playthrough. Last time we played through and completed both the hero side story as well as the last story. And let me tell you folks, it went on for a bit longer than anticipated, mainly due to the fact that I wanted to show off during Crazy Gadget. And I also suck at Crazy Gadget in general. So, in today's session, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to finally start the Great Emblem Grind. And let me tell you, folks, we're not even close to done when it comes to just getting all the emblems yet. We managed to get 34 out of 180 within roughly 5 hours of playtime, and that's just in-game time. Granted, I spent a little more time replaying a couple of stages just to show off a cutscene that I accidentally skipped. So that was real fun. Plus, Mad Space kind of drove me mad a bit. Just mainly due to bad RNG, but what can I say? Anyway, before we get started, let's go ahead and change the menu theme for this session now, shall we? It doesn't look like anyone is here, so I guess I'm gonna have to choose the theme myself, so how about we go with Knuckles? Good old Knux. Am I right? Anyway, as far as the Great Emblem Grind is concerned, much like how I handled it in Sonic Adventure 1, how I'm planning on doing this is I'm gonna essentially be breaking this down on a stage-by-stage basis, for the most part. There might be some stages where I take on more than one per video, but this stream will be edited down quite significantly versus showing the entire thing. Although, I think what I might do is upload the entire stream unedited and put it up as unlisted for those who are interested. But I'm not 100% certain on how I'm going to be handling this just yet. Also, during the Great Emblem Grind, I'll also be going to and from the Chow Garden quite frequently. And of course, the Chow Garden will receive its own dedicated video or series of videos as well, such as chow raising, figuring out which chow I'm going to go with, and pray to God I get good stats. You know, things of that nature. There's quite a lot to go over, so before we can even start the Great Emblem Grind, there is still something I need to do, and that is collect the remaining upgrades for all the characters. We did collect a good majority of the upgrades throughout the course of the playthrough, but, and this is a very big but, we're not quite done when it comes to upgrades. There were some upgrades we kind of had to leave behind due to the fact that we lacked certain upgrades in order to even get to them in the first place, such as the Flame Ring, the Bounce Bracelet, a more powerful Vulcan Cannon, etc., etc. And also the Mystic Melody. We're going to be picking up the Mystic Melody for a large majority of characters as well. And then we collected a couple of Mystic Melodies for Sonic and Shadow, but as far as everyone else is concerned, they still need to pick up their Mystic Melodies, as far as I know. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and grab the first upgrade now, shall we? As far as the first upgrade we're going to be picking up, this is for Sonic, and this can be found in City Escape. And now I technically could go into another one of the missions and start working on it until I reach that point, but honestly, I think it's way easier to not worry about it and instead just go into the level, go into the first mission, and grab the upgrade anyway. Hopefully this won't take too long to get to said location, so let's go. And also, it doesn't matter if I die a million times or not, because we're not really planning on completing the stage anyway. You know what would be kind of hilarious if I somehow glitch through the world right now? But you know, that ain't happening. I'm not someone who has those kinds of skills. Wish I did, but alas, it is what it is. Okay, so as far as Sonic's first upgrade is concerned, this particular upgrade is optional and you don't have to necessarily get this, but I'm still going to pick it up anyway, mainly for completionist's sake. That, and also, it may seem like it's the most useless upgrade in the entire game, but believe me, it actually does have several uses. Albeit, it's limited, but even so. How did I miss? Well, whatever. Well, didn't mean to bounce like that. Come on, let's drop down, please. There we go. Here it is, the magic gloves. Change to magic hands in the action window. Press the B button when an enemy is close. Capture enemies when they're turned into a ball. Try throwing them at other enemies. So, something like this. Albeit I kind of failed miserably when it came to that, but whatever. No big deal. Let's exit. So that's the magic hands. Again, it may seem like it's the most useless upgrade in the game, but let me tell you folks, it does have several uses. Mainly, it's excellent for taking out artificial chaos, and also more enemies that are just an annoying pest, like, well, like the aforementioned artificial chaos, and also some E102 Gamma-like enemies. You know what I mean? Sweet jeez. Jeez Louise. Will you please give me some cheese? Next stop, Prison Lane. Alright, so for the next upgrade, where we need to go here is... we actually need to progress until we reach the very end of the stage. Once we reach the end, that's where the upgrade is. By the way, a lot of the remaining upgrades which we have left to grab are located, like, within the Prison Islands, like, area. Oh, screw you, dude. Whatever. Like I said, no big deal. It doesn't really matter at this point whether or not I get any sort of, good rankings or anything like that, honestly. I really just don't care. At least right now. Seriously? Well, whatever. Also, along the way, I will be grabbing as much stuff as I can to help with the Chow Garden stuff. Again, when it comes to the Chow Garden, I will explain everything that we need to know about when we get there. I know throughout the entire playthrough I've been popping in and out, but that's mainly due to me unlocking the Chow Garden for their corresponding characters. Technically speaking, I probably could have started raising Chow much earlier, but again, there's really no point in doing that, because upon attempting to leave the Chow Garden, you're automatically kicked out, so long as you're playing the main campaign. And it looks like my internet is officially shitting itself. Well, geez, ain't that fantastic. Alright, internet, come on. You can get back up on your feet. Come on, you can do it! I have no idea why my internet is literally shitting its britches right now, honestly. It is, like, completely unstable. Is today really not going to be a good day to stream? Because it looks like that's going to be the case. And sad to say, I can't exactly go back because autosave is a thing, and I have no additional memory cards to back up my save data onto. Well, I guess I can say it is a good thing that I am recording the stream at the same time. So if something like this does occur, it's not like I'm losing footage. Unless the computer crashes mid-stream. In which case, that would make me a really sad panda. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we even made it that far. Okay. Now as far as this is concerned, here we have another sort of upgrade for Tails. Again, optional, but you kinda want to grab it anyway. This is the Laser Blaster. It's a lock-on missile power-up. Missile spreads as it explodes to destroy enemies in a wider area. And might as well leave since we're here. Am I right? Alright. See.
That was easy.
I gotta admit, yes, that was pretty easy, Tails. Just wish my internet was stable enough to say the same thing. Alright. As far as the next one is concerned, in order to get the upgrade for Rouge in Security Hall, you actually need to pick up another upgrade for her in Dry Lagoon, I believe. And this is going to be for her Mystic Melody. So with that in mind, let's go and get started. So remember those paintings in Egg Quarters and Egg Chamber? Well, they're actually scattered around here too. And here's the Mystic Melody for Rouge. And that's that. Now we can return to Security Hall.
Select the stage.
Honestly, at this point, I probably should have done the... whatever. It ain't a big deal. Oops. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Now then, let's try this again. So in order to get to this next upgrade, you kind of need the Mystic Melody in order to create these platforms here to bust through these steel containers. It might be possible to barely squeeze yourself within the wedge of the steel containers and just do like a shovel dive and then break them that way, but honestly, that is way more difficult than it needs to be. So just grab the Mystic Melody from Dry Lagoon, play the Mystic Melody, and you're all set with the treasure scope. See things that you couldn't see before. Change the action window with the Y button. Press the B button to use. Just jump to take them off. Just like with Knuckles' sunglasses, they're the same sort of thing, except you get a green tint as opposed to a blue tint. So in other words, it becomes a lot harder to see.
Select the stage.
At least it's better than a frickin' flashbang. Am I right? Alright, next upgrade we need to pick up is for Dr. Eggman. This one can be found in Iron Gate and can be found a fairly decent amount of ways within the stage itself.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation.
Like I said, this will take a little bit of time to get to, but trust me folks, you want to grab this upgrade for Eggman.
Level 2 security
Alright.
Level 2 security
Let's have some fun! Whee! Well, that didn't quite work out. And now I am dead. Or mine. Well, that was stylish. Alright, so back here, you have another Vulcan Cannon-like upgrade. This is the Laser Blaster for Dr. Eggman. Lock-on missile power-up. Missile spreads as it explodes to destroy enemies in a wider area. Just like before, just like with Tails' upgrade. Next!
Select the stage.
Next up, we have the Mystic Melody for Dr. Eggman. And this can be located within Sand Ocean. And not to be confused with Sand Ocean from F-Zero. Or F-Zero X. Just saying. Anyway, to get to this Mystic Melody, this one requires a little bit of effort. And also a good cycle. And here we are. Here's the Mystic Melody. Change to Mystic Melody in the action window, then press B to play the Mystic Melodies. Bada binga, bada booma. That's that one for Dr. Eggman. Now for Tails! His Mystic Melody is going to be located within Hidden Base. And I think this is going to be the last upgrade we need to pick up for Tails too. So that's pretty nice. No way, Homo Chow. Funny enough, I'm pretty sure I might have brought this up briefly, but Homo Chow's voice did change throughout the entire Sonic series. I mean, duh, that's a given with every single voice actor there is for every character in the Sonic universe. But regardless, though... Ah, damn it! Did not quite mean to do that. Gotta love falling into the wedges of everything. Well, whatever. At least I'm not that far back, so no big deal, I suppose. I just have that kind of luck. Now, what was I talking about before? Honestly, I can't even remember now. So one thing I will mention here is... Actually, I'll save that for just a minute, because just over here is where the Mystic Melody for Tails is. Again, you need the Vulcan Cannon upgrade to break the steel containers. Bada binga, bada boom. Here's the Mystic Melody. Bada binga, bada booma. We are out. Alright, let's see what's next. I do know that Knuckles, too, has a Mystic Melody, which is located in Wild Canyon. Just like with Rouge, you kind of need the Shovel Claws, and I also believe you need the gloves that allow you to break steel containers. A button, please work. Don't be like my Xbox One controller where your inputs are dropped on a continuous basis. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, see what I mean? Dig through here. Okay, that was definitely not the right one. Okay. I think that area is where the third mission's supposed to take place. I think this is where I need to go. Actually, no, it's not. Now that I think about it, I think it's over here. Trying to figure out where you need to go can be a little bit of a pain, but thankfully Wild Canyon is not a very big stage, so nothing to worry about here. Here we are. Here's the Mystic Melody for Knuckles. Same thing, same deal. Same old story, same old song and dance.
Select the stage.
Alright, let's see what we have left. I think we've gotten all the upgrades, I think. I'm trying to think here. Did I miss anyone when it comes to their Mystic Melodies? Did I pick up all their upgrades? Yeah, I believe I grabbed everyone's upgrades, so we're good to go there. Hooray! We're done when it comes to that.